June 14th, 2014. Last night on the show, we talked about the Iraq situation creating a vacuum in the Middle East there at the Euphrates, and that Iran would quickly fill it, and they have. Report this morning that, of all people, Tehran and Washington formed fragile alliance to aid Nouri al-Maliki as jihadist group that threatens to take Baghdad. Guys, they're coming in hard and strong, and I'll show you the map. That's Iranian troops in the picture there. They've crossed the border in two places. I'll show you that on the map. Now, I'm not going to get into who's right or who's wrong because there's so much involvement between the U.S. and British oil companies. Our information is polluted. I'm just not even going to go there. But what I'm looking at is biblical prophecy on the Euphrates River and the sixth trumpet. That's what we're looking at. But the red areas are the advancement of what they're calling ISIS. The cities they've taken are the red squares or red diamonds. And then you can see the ISIS presence in the tan, quite a bit there. But what's happened is to the right of this map is Iran, and they've crossed the border. Now, with the permission of Washington, D.C. Are you listening, Judea? I hope you are. Now, let's look at the map and pull it up. Two places I just marked it with the red markers where they've crossed the border according to the reports. That's the Euphrates River that I'm going over. That's the one that's blocked up north in Turkey. Look to the left. Now, so Syria's in trouble with their water. They've had to cut off one of their major dams there at the, I think, Lake Assad, and called the Tishrun Dam. And so that shut off water to Baghdad. In other words, Syria had to try to preserve some of their water reserves. And that's created a water war that we talked about 2 weeks ago. Now they're going to pull this in because it's going to become very military because of the oil. But the people are going to fight because of the water too. But Iran has sent 2,000 advanced troops to Iraq in the past 48 hours to help tackle a jihadist insurgency, a senior Iraqi official has told The Guardian. This is where this report's coming from. The confirmation comes as the Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said Iran was ready to support their enemy Iraq from the mortal threat fast spreading through the country, while the Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki called on citizens to take up arms in their country's defense. And they're doing it. They're standing and fighting. They don't have a bunch of cowards in that nation. Addressing the country, Maliki said rebels, that's this morning Saturday, said rebels from this Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant ISIS has given an incentive to the army and to the Iraqis to act bravely. They're going to fight. It says citizens who can carry weapons and fight the terrorists in defense of their country. Its people and its holy site should volunteer and join security forces. Guys, this is a major biblical move. We're so fast approaching the sixth trumpet that we can already hear the notes starting to sound out of the end of the trumpet itself. Here they are. Guys, we got a special show in 2 hours at 12 noon Central. I think that's 1 p.m. on the East, about 10 a.m. on the West Coast. We set it up just special to talk with Michael from around the world. And Mike knows about the world. He's very familiar with some of the moves these countries have made. And I think we need to talk about it, guys. We need to bring awareness to this situation because it's a major biblical milestone for end-time prophecy. Heads up, be safe.